It's Week 8 of the NFL, and we're going to see Mark Andrews. He's happy with that stat line a week ago, 116 yards on the ground. It's the Eagles and the Hawks, next on Madden Football.
With Mount Rainier in the distance, there are few cities finer on a clear afternoon than this one, and we have a picture-perfect day for football at Lumen Field in Seattle. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And going back through the tape, I thought they looked pretty good last week. It was a solid win, a comprehensive win.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles, they're hitting their stride of late, winners of 3 of their last 4. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there was also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson. 17 carries, 89 yards, and a touchdown.
And their success running the ball in the previous game has to give them a lot of confidence, but they also understand going against a top 5 rush defense means you have to have a lot of offense in your game plan. Misdirection, counters, power game, maybe even some quarterback run to take the heat off of the running back.
Throwing on first down, Peters. That's to the sideline and incomplete. You talk about this Seahawks defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch. But nothing doing on that one.
And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Option play, here's Robinson. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Peters. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
Well, we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
And Robinson will not get there. Great defense at the point of attack to stop him short of the first. And he's going to miss this one. That is no good. Well outside the left upright, and this will remain a scoreless game. That opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 46-yard line.
Hurts. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's brought down. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. The numbers for Ayuk a week ago. 10 catches, 76 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
On 2nd down now, it's Barnett, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Would have been a decently long field goal, 51 yards from here, but instead they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Eckler. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Peters. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On 1st and 10, Peters. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Peters checks this one down to Robinson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. Back to throw again. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. They'll start with the option. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
The tackle made back at the 48-yard line.
Eckler now between the tackles. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle with Eckler. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Hurts. He finds Smith and Jigba in the end zone for the Seahawks touchdown. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
Zoom, zoom. How about the way that you play? When you go 5 wide, that means you're going fast now.
Zoom, zoom indeed. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're forward the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. When you talk about this Seahawks defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better and they're out to prove it again in this game.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll bite, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bosa make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Hurts sets up to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. As they've got it as we resume action. Now an option play on 2nd down. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They run the option here on 1st and 10. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. So they need 6 yards here on 3rd down. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd down tries so far on this drive. He'll drop to throw. Just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
This fielded right at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Throwing to start the drive. Peters looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Andrews. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll look to throw again. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Peters. Here's a screen for Robinson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So he missed his first attempt, remember, but this time he gets back on the bike and knocks it home.
Yeah, and sometimes that first one can really impact you moving forward. It can just stay with you too long and affect everything else you do during the game. In this case, though, able to shake it off. He's riding high again. So
here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. Out quickly here to Smith-Njigba. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Play action. Here's Hurts. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Will Anderson drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Powerful running. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
To throw on 2nd down, Peters. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard. Back to throw. Peters. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st down, Peters. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. Looking to throw. Peters, the open man here, Renfro. He's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Back around the 35-yard line. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Back to throw. Peters. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. The kick by Lutz is good, and that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
On second down, it's Barnett. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here is 3rd and 5. Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. On first down, Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Will Anderson. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
At the 34-yard line.
Second down, here's Hurts. And this one's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. And he'll go right back to Andrews. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The kick by Lutz is good. And that gets him back within a single point. It's now 10-9. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now we've got whistles and movement up front. I think this is against Seattle. They were looking good on second down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
That's good for the Seattle Seahawks.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Got a man, that's Ayuk. 2 catches in the first half, now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st. Here's Hurts to throw. Out right to Smith-Njigba. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Hurts going to keep it running right. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Hurts going to keep it again. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The 22 is the line to gain here on 3rd down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 17-yard line. They're going to look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd down. Here's Jalen Hurts. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So out now is the Seattle field goal team. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And the lead grows to 4. It's 13-9. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I
would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. Throwing to start the drive. Peters. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So now a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. Looking to throw. Peters. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. From the gun on 3rd down, Peters. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So the big return had him fired up, but in the end, the offense stalls out. They only muster 3.
Yeah, the excitement was there after the return, but they didn't move the ball at all after that. They didn't even get a first down.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They'll start by running the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
3rd and 10.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. The Seahawks send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
4th down.
Yeah, he was looking for the check out bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Throwing on 1st down. Peters, a short throw caught by Andrews. So nothing doing there, and that will bring up 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off play action. Peters. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. The open man here, Renfro. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Philadelphia.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Back to throw. Peters. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Robinson up the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on a 2-point try. So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets us to the 30-yard line. 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Barnett. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Peters. He short arms that one just a bit. It's low and incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The tight end in motion right. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
That is caught. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch him drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down at a yard. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. They end up getting stuffed twice after that 9-yard gain back on 1st down. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script. From 4th down to 1st. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Play action. Here's Hurts. Eluding the pressure. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. He was waving his arms, wanting the football, but he dropped it. And that reminds me of a story you told me from your days at Tennessee. We don't need to mention the other guy's name, but when he dropped an open pass that you blew coverage on, what did you say to him?
Yeah, it's really not right since I blew coverage, but since he dropped the pass, I said, well, maybe next time I'll just walk it out here and hand it to you. Would that be He wasn't real thrilled with that.
That's cold-blooded. Taken at the goal line. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a yard. Back to throw. Peters. He finds his man. Complete. It's Reed. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Oh, there's a nice move by Robinson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Looking to throw. Peters. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed.
It's a gain of 7.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 3. Off the play fake. Peters. And his throw here's incomplete.
He's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
8-yard pickup. And an Eagle 1st down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Reed. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. That quick throw there is incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Robinson is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Robinson again. Well, he will go backwards as he's stopped for a loss.
And in this situation, a field goal doesn't help you a whole lot, but I think you've got to take it because I think you're a little too far back to go for it on 4th down. But we also know the offense coordinator's in the head coach's ear trying to talk him into going for it right here.
The kick by Lutz is good, and that will push the lead up to 5. So it's another field goal here. He may need to ice his leg after this one. That's now 5 field goals converted in this game alone.
Yeah, get the trainer. They're going to need this guy, and they've needed every single one of the field goals he's made, too. If they're going to get out of here with a win, I say he gets a game ball.
So all eyes on this Seahawks offense. Down 21-16, just under 2 minutes to go. First throw complete here to Ayuk. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Here comes 2nd down at 5.
2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Gets this complete to Smith and Jigba. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. The Seahawks offense staying put out on the field. They're going to go for 2. Starts with throw. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. So that effort gives him a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage, at least give your team a fighting chance.
So now it's the Eagles' turn, trailing by 3 after the touchdown and 2-point conversion. 35 seconds to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just over 40 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. And that's caught by Williams. And this is not going to be what they need. They get a few here, but now 3rd down as the clock runs. He's back to throw. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, hard to catch your breath. Another big play looming, 4th and 3. They'll run for it with Robinson. And the surge is going to be too much defensively. He's hit and taken down to the backfield.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time?